There we go. I think that worked better now. How's everybody doing? Yeah, like I said, it's my first live stream. Not sure if anybody's here yet. I don't see anyone, but I am going to open my seed order for 2023 here. I'm pretty excited. I've had a cold, so I was whipping up a tea quickly before I did the stream here. Been it for about a week now, which is kind of annoying. So yeah, here we are. Sorry if anybody's waiting. There's a delay. I got 3 boxes here, 3 packages. A big one here. And then I got a bunch of smaller seed packages here that I got a few weeks ago from a lady I found on Etsy. Very excited to have some new seeds here. And then I also have an order coming from William Dam, but they seem to be putting the orders out mid-January, I think. But I can go through the order and tell you guys what I got from them, because I got quite a bit of seeds, I think, from them as well. So I'm just going to pull the order up and I can go through everything there. So let's jump right in. And if you guys have any questions through the thing here, just feel free to leave some comments. Hopefully I'm bright enough here. I might turn off the one light here to try a different light quickly here. There, not sure if that's a little better. So set up here, there we go. That looks a little better now, I think. A bit of shadow, but let's see what we can do here. I've got my studio light set up there, so that hopefully it's a little easier to see. So yeah, the lady I got found on Etsy, she's up in Gravenhurst area, and she's got a whole bunch of different seeds, tomato seeds, pepper seeds, and all that. So it's pretty cool. I ordered some seeds I've been wanting. A customer of mine that comes by the farmer's market, he is always asking me to grow him different things, and so one of the things he wanted me to grow was red shepherd pepper seeds. So I've got a whole bunch of these. I'm going to try them out in the greenhouse. And she said the girl ships free seeds as well, like a little free gift. So these ones here, I have to put my glasses on because I'm blind these days. Can't see a whole lot. I got some Tangerine Dream sweet pepper seeds. So we'll see how those grow. Hi to whoever's watching, the 2 people. I can't see here who's in right now. Feel free to say hi. I'm just trying to figure out this whole streaming thing since I've never done it before, like I said. So yeah, hopefully if you guys start chatting, feel free to chat in the chat box here, and I'll answer any questions you have. Now, what else do we have here? We got some striped bell pepper seeds. I got actually a bunch of them. I think they're like green and red. No, sorry, not green, red, green and yellow. Kristen's son likes the green red striped peppers we found at the grocery store a few months back, so I figured I'd pick some of these up for him, grow some of those. And another free gift I got was some red skin pepper seeds. So just there's about 5 or 6 in here, so I'll be excited to try those too. What else do we have here? And oh wait, I think that's all for the pepper seeds. So I'm excited to try some of these new pepper seeds out here. It's pretty cool to have new stuff all the time. All right, so let's get into some of the seeds here. So I'm always scouring the internet and Facebook groups trying to find new seeds or seed companies. So one company that someone said was EcoSeed Bank, and they're from Montreal or Quebec area, I guess. So let's open up. I forget what I ordered from them. Sure about some scissors. I got cheap scissors here. They'll work. The craft scissors. Can everybody hear me? Let me know if you can hear me, because I can't really see or tell if you can hear me or not. Hopefully you can see me as well. So pull it out. Looks like there's a bunch of packages in here. What else do we have in here? I think that's it. Oh, this packaging got some dust in it. Oh, okay. So I'm going to put my glasses on here so I can see what I'm doing. So I've got some cabbage seeds. They are Mammoth Red Rock. Hopefully you guys can see that. My mom was always trying to do new different kinds of seeds. These guys were cheap too. I think they were like $2 or $3 per package. Usually when you're buying seeds, like you can't get 1,000 seeds for $3 or $4. It's usually a bit more expensive for that. So I'm pretty excited with that. I'll try these guys out. And I made sauerkraut this year with some of the cabbages I had. So I'm going to try to do some red sauerkraut this year because I love the color of it. It's a nice little colorful addition to the sauerkraut. And I got some golden acre cabbage seeds as well. There's 1,000 in here. Pretty excited to try these out. I didn't grow too much cabbage last year, but I had enough to do some sauerkraut and sell some at the farmer's market as well. I got some ruby red onions. There's 2,500 seeds in here. And most of these seeds from them are open pollinated, which is awesome. I try to keep everything open pollinated or non-GMO seeds. Carrots, I grow lots of carrots. I sold a lot of those last year. So some of the seed companies I also use usually are like West Coast Seeds, which I didn't order from this year. And then William Dam I always order. So I've got a package from them. Or actually not a package, but a list I can run off what I have from them. Who else? Johnny Seeds I've got over here as well. We'll go through. But yeah, so anyway, Scarlet Nantes, 25,000 seeds in here. I order fresh seeds every year for carrots. I've got tons downstairs, but I always order lots of those because I always like to have a lot on hand. Sold a lot of those last year. Yeah, I'm just going to quick comment here, see if it's working here. Let's see if I can see pop up or not. Okay, it does. Awesome. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, like I said, feel free to pop them here and I'll answer them. Okay, what else do we have? Oh, calendula. Kristen wants to grow. We grow some of these for her so she can make some salves for her hand creams and stuff. So there's gonna be lots of seeds here, 500 seeds in there. Like I said, everything here was like $2 or $3. It's pretty awesome. I've got the sheet here, so let's actually not too bad. So the cabbage seeds were $4.49 for 1,000, and the carrot seeds, the 25,000 carrot seeds, they were $9.29, which is pretty crazy because usually when I order that amount of seeds from West Coast Seeds or that William Dams, it's almost like $25 for all that. So it's a pretty good deal from these guys, and they're all open pollinated, and they ship pretty quick. What do I have here? Radish, purple plum radish. I'm gonna try growing some more radishes this year. I don't really sell a whole lot of radishes, but they're good to have on hand anyways. What else do we have here? It's kind of like Christmas. Forget what I ordered. Basil. I got some Italian large parsley or Italian large leaf. I usually grow a lot of basil. They're good to have around. It's nice for making dried herbs and whatever else I cook with. Okay, and here's the last package from them. Spinach, Bloomsdale, long standing. So I always grow Bloomsdale spinach. Okay, it's not working from a cold. They got 2,500 seeds, but I got lots of spinach seeds as well. But they're one of those crops that I grow first thing in the season, end of the season, and I'm gonna try growing some through the season this year. But with they're usually like a cooler crop, so I start them in the greenhouse and I start them outside. And then once they're done in the greenhouse, I will flip it over and get my tomatoes in, my peppers, and everything else I have in the greenhouse, cucumbers as well. So there you go. That's pretty cool. EcoSeed. So if you guys want them, they're EcoSeed Bank, and the website is just ecoseedbank.com. So check them out. Well worth it. Hopefully they're great seeds. And yeah, we'll see how they go this year. All right. So my next one here is for my Johnny Seeds. I order Salanova every year from them. So I'll rip this one open. So what I might quickly do too is I'm going to go on my phone and see if I can see the live stream, and then see if I can hear myself and see myself as well on my phone, and that might tell me if you guys can see and hear me, because this would be a shame to do this and not have you guys be able to see and hear what I'm doing here. So just give me a quick second here, and hopefully here we go. Let's see. Okay. And Okay, I can hear myself, so I would assume you guys all can hear me as well. So awesome. There we go. We're going. Okay, so my next one we'll order here is Salanova. So one thing about the Salanova is I get from Johnny Seeds. So it comes from the States, and usually when you come from the States, sometimes you get hit with duty, sometimes you don't. This year I didn't get hit with the duty, which is awesome because it's usually $40, $45 for them. And all they do is just send it through customs. They don't even open the package. They just stick a sticker on it saying it's been through customs. So when I'm ordering from Johnny's, they have, I think, 3 different categories like gardener, commercial grower, or there's 2 other ones. So this year I just did like a home gardener, and I figure if I try that might stop me from getting my duties, because I think if you put commercial grower, it might hit you with the taxes that way. So who knows? We'll see. We'll try that again next year. Okay, so we have a quick question here. Have you had any trouble with ordering seeds from the US? Never. I've usually do Johnny Seeds. They're my only place I order from, just due to the reason that the exchange rate is so much. So I think my Johnny Seed order here was, see if there's a here. No, there wasn't. I think it was $240 for my seeds. When I ordered them, I ordered 1,000 for each package because I grow a lot of this and like big seller. The only reason I don't is because of exchange rate. So I think it was like $240, and then when it's exchanged to Canadian, it was almost like $300. So I can't justify ordering from the States just due to the exchange rate. It just doesn't. It's not cost effective. For me, the Salanova is cost effective because I sell a lot of it. I sell a half-pound bag for $6, and last year I probably sold like $2,000 worth of lettuce from them. I think I haven't really checked my records because I'm poor at record keeping. But it's pretty straightforward from the US. I think anywhere they ship to Canada, as long as you're not shipping fruit trees, I believe, you're probably okay. I know in BC, when I lived out there, you cannot bring apples from British Columbia down to Washington State and vice versa, because both of them grew apples. And if you brought back an apple from the States to Canada that had a disease or like, I think it's some kind of moth, you could wipe out all the trees up in Canada, or at least in BC. So live trees, I don't think you can do, but seeds, I'm pretty sure that you are okay to get seeds from anywhere. Another place that I've always wanted to order from is Baker Seeds, but I haven't done that yet just because the exchange rate again. But they have a lot of unique different seeds to try out. Okay, so let's see what I got here. So the green butter crunch, I always get that. That's one of the mixes that's what I use for the mix. What else do we have here? Green sweet crisp. That's a nice lettuce. It grows really big, and it's a heavier lettuce. So when I add it to my mix, it really makes it heavier. So you don't have to put as much lettuce in. It's kind of a good way to add value to your lettuce and not put as much lettuce in, but get more weight and sell more bags of lettuce. What's this one here? Red sweet crisp. So that's a nice one. It's like the green sweet crisp, but I find it doesn't grow as big. But it's a nice, colorful red lettuce set. It's nice for the mix. And then what else here? Red oak leaf. So red oak leaf, I started growing that about a year ago because they were out of a certain type of lettuce that I normally grow. So I substituted with red oak leaf, and I found that it grew really nice big heads, and it added a lot of nice texture to the salad mix. And yeah, it was a nice color too. So that is my Johnny Seed order. Pretty excited to have these guys. I probably have 2,000 or 3,000 seeds downstairs still from last year. So yeah, it's awesome. Hey Miles, how you doing? Thanks for joining in. Hope you guys are doing awesome. How's your winter been, everybody? We've been having freezing rain the past few days here, or past day. We did a road trip today, and it had froze rain last night. So we were lucky enough that all the roads were good enough. So we did a big long road trip. Kristen picked up a saddle and a free kids kitchen set for Ainsley, and then we went for lunch at a really cool restaurant, and now we're back again. So it was a pretty good day, and it's always exciting when I get my seeds. So next, what I'll do is I'll go through the William Dam seed order here quickly, from what I got from them this year. Let me here. Here we go. This one I usually order quite a bit of seeds from. So I got some marigolds. I like marigolds. I usually plant them. I usually plant my marigolds with my squashes and zucchinis because that helps prevent your cucumber beetle, and it works really well. Just rainy, yeah. It was kind of snowy, rainy up here, freezing rain. It's been a mixed bag of everything. I gotta say, winter time, I want the snow in the winter. I hate it when it rains after you've had all that nice snow we had like last week, and then we get this big dump of snow. It's kind of or big dump of rain. It's really annoying. It's just kind of sloppy and wet, and the ground really hasn't got frost in there yet. So it's kind of nasty. Okay, what did you get? What did you get from Johnny's, Miles? I was going to order some more stuff, but the other thing I want to say about Johnny's was it was $24 to ship this little box from the States. Usually, when you order from Johnny's, for me anyways, they usually send me some kind of thing saying we need to confirm that you're going to order, and they talk to someone and they put it through their credit card. But this time they just had an option just to pay straight up for the U.S. Shipping, and then so I added some carrot seeds actually to my Johnny's order, but when I did, it jacked the price up to like $34, an extra $4 or $5. So I'm like, forget it. I won't bother shipping any more seeds from the States from Johnny's. I'll just do what I need for the Salanova seeds, and that's about it. I mean, we're jacking that extra $24, $28 onto your order. You got to think about your costs if you're doing market garden like I am. You can't really justify having that extra cash go out the window just for nothing for shipping. I mean, it's ridiculous. There's no need for shipping to be that expensive, I don't think. So, okay, William Dam, what else? So apparently I got some more Bloomsdale spinach from Johnny's, and just for a comparison, the one I got from I got tons of spinach apparently. So the spinach I got from Bloomsdale was $9. I think it was $9.95. Where is it? And that was for 2,500 seeds. Is there weight on it? No, there's no weight. They just have 2,500 seeds. And on the, what is it here? And so 450 grams. That's the pound. So that's a lot more than this. It was $19.85, $19.85 for a pound of spinach seeds from William Dams. So that was kind of pricey. And that is Green Sweet Crisp. Yeah, Green Sweet Crisp is the really nice one. Magenta Easy Pack, Sunshine Yellow, Bush Bean, something else. Can't remember. Right on. Cool. Have you tried those ones before? Any of those? Yeah, I love to order way more from them, but like I said, exchange rate is just can't handle it. I guess if you're ordering just a few things here and there, it's not too bad. I think most people do germination rates. So for the Johnny seeds, they definitely do. So for the Salanova rate, I think it's 99% germination rate generally, if I remember correctly. Where is it here? Oh yeah, here we go. So germination rate and the test date. So I'm not sure if you can see that there. So they have the germination rate 99% for the Salanova, and their test date 11/22 for that lot. This one is pretty Johnny seeds, the Salanova. Their germination rate, I've had like 100% success for the most part with them. It's very rare that they don't germinate. For the Bloomsdale Longstanding, they do have a germination rate on it. This one is 85% for this one. Basil is 91%. Radish is 75%. Carrots are 80%. So yeah, everything's got their germination rate, which is good. I find most of them, their germination rates are pretty high for most seeds anyways. Johnny's is expensive. I just really want the Salanova mostly, but I might be moving towards different varieties. Yeah, you know what? I've always had the best luck with Salanova. It's grown well. I've grown it in the greenhouse. I've grown it outside, and it's been pretty awesome regardless of where it grows. It's a pretty well-tested lettuce. I've tried growing romaine before. It seems to be hit or miss. I get a fairly decent crop, but when the heat hits, they pretty much bolt really quickly. So I don't like having I do the lettuces that I know will grow. So I'm going to try some other varieties this year. I'm hoping, because I have a bunch of seeds downstairs still. I need to try out. Haven't tried the sunshine bush beans and easy park lettuce. Yeah, I don't know about. I guess it depends where you get your seeds from. I like to stick with reputable companies. If you stick with those companies, your germination rates should be pretty good. But if you're buying, like I say, from China, who knows what you're getting from them? I mean, I don't know why you want to buy from China, because who knows what you're getting, and they're doing a lot of modifications, I would think, over there. And you don't want to bring over the disease seeds, because I'm pretty sure the test rates and their testing standards are pretty low to nothing at all. There are plant patents on Salanova. Yeah, there are, which is why the price is usually higher. Yeah, that's right. And you know what? The prices went up this year again. I think last year I paid $43 for some of them, and this year some of the thousand seeds went up to like $4 or $50, $55, which is kind of frustrating. But like everything is going up. But on that note, like I said, that's my moneymaker, my Salanova mix. So some weeks I'm selling 20 to 25 bags. I think my biggest selling week last year at the farmers market, I sold 30 bags of Salanova times $6. So that's a pretty good haul. I mean, that there alone 1 week pays for all of my seeds. So you can just tell that the Salanova is cash crop for me anyways. Okay, so let's keep going with the other order here with what is it? My William Dam. So I tried eggplant last year. It was okay. And I like the warm heat. So I'm going to try them in the greenhouse. I had them at the start of the greenhouse with the door open, so there's a little bit of wind coming through, so it was a bit cooler. So I got a few of them, but I'm going to plant them in the back of the greenhouse where there's more heat, and hopefully they grow a lot better. So I always grow red wing onions. They're probably one of the best storage onions I've got. And they grow pretty good. Grow them from seed every year, and they do really well. I'm trying kohlrabi this year for the first time. I'm just trying different things on the market to see what people want and if people will buy them. I've only tried kohlrabi once. It was quite interesting. I can't remember if we chopped them up and ate them raw, like a veggie sticks kind of deal, or if we fried them up, but they're good. And apparently got more carrot seeds from them as well, Napoli. And I got some purple carrots this year as well. Try them out just to add some color to my market table. I got some more beets from them, some Detroit Supreme. I've done arugula before, so I figured I'd try some more arugula this year. It's hit or miss with people liking it. It's pretty spicy. I think most people think arugula is like a weed, so they don't really grow it. But I'm gonna try it again this year and see how it goes. What else? I got some honey bear hybrid squash. I got tomatoes, some Sicilian saucer. They're big, huge suckers apparently, so I'll try those for canning. I got some other tomatoes, Lingura, and then tomato ananas. I can't remember what they said about these tomatoes, but I'm just trying different varieties again. I got some deep red desire raisin. Not even sure what those are. Oh, I think those were cherry tomatoes. Got some more cabbage from them as well, 2 different kinds. Gloria Enkenstein, can't even pronounce that. And then some more cabbage red acre from them. So I'm hoping to grow a lot of cabbages this year. I've extended my beds. So in the fall, I think I put in another 4 more 50-foot beds. And then I got to put another 4 more in the spring. So I'll have 18... I think 26 50-foot beds that are 30 inches wide. And then I have 4 or 5 more beds that I have my garlic in I put in last year in the fall. And I think there's like 5 45-foot beds. So I got a lot of beds in the past year or two that are grown. I'll be able to grow a lot of food, plus the food forest I put in last year, and strawberries and asparagus. Green and yellow beans will sell really well. Also radish, my second bestseller. Oh, interesting. I find, Miles, that my radishes, It's a hard sell. Like I'll take 4 or 5 bunches. Some weeks I'll sell them all. Other weeks I sell like one. So it's kind of a waste, but I'll just toss them to the pigs or goats or chickens, whatever afterwards. Yeah, I find what is it? Did you say? Oh, beans. Yeah, beans are sell pretty decent for the most part, but I find them a lot of work. I mean, for the amount you got to pick them and then bend over, and I'm selling them usually about $3 for a basket, like a pint-sized basket. I think I don't know the size. They're all so many different sizes or quart size. It's not worth my time, but people like them, so I grow them. Hey, Upgrade Wannabe, how you doing? Kohlrabi, yeah, kohlrabi is like kind of like a root almost, and I think it's like kind of there's green and purplish kind of ones, and just look them up. It's a really interesting. It's an interesting plant, but I think a lot of people like it, so we will be trying that out. So yeah, we'll see how that goes this year. Old European man mostly by the radish. Yeah, I'm trying to pull beans this year to sell for $4 a quart. Yeah, usually that's what I do. I think $4 for the quart for most of those things, like your beans, your peas. That's what I usually sell. Where do you sell all your stuff, Miles? Do you do market, farmers market as well, or farm stand? Yeah, sorry, that's right. Meant to type perhaps less expensive seed have lower germination rates, hence a cheaper price. I don't know if it's the cheaper seed or have a lower germination rate. I just think that they just don't do their testing. The companies they just do get their seeds in from cheap places, and then they will just sell them whatever. Who cares what the germination rate is, as long as we can make a few bucks. But who knows? Tilsonburg and Port Rowan farmers markets. Right on. Cool. Are those pretty busy markets? Because I know the farmers market up here last year, the Bancroft one, it was the first one they've done in quite a while, and we did really well. We were probably one of the only ones selling vegetables, really. So right off the bat, we were the first ones, and then someone else showed up, I guess, 4 or 5 weeks down the road, and they had some hydroponic lettuce, and they set their hydroponic set up right on the table. And after that, our business went down a bit, but I mean, for the most part, we had our customers sold right away. We got them hooked on the Salanova lettuce, and they came back. People were buying 2-3 bags a week, which was pretty awesome. But yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, so another thing that I've been started growing last year were some microgreens. Does anybody here grow microgreens? I did the radishes, and they seem to sell really well. And then I did broccoli, just started off with those two. And broccoli seemed to be okay, but I was having a hard time. It was hit or miss with a lot of the crops. I was finding I was getting a lot of moisture in them, so I was trying to dry them the day before with a fan, and just kind of a pain. But we let some people try the radishes as samples, and yep, every time someone came up to the table and they bought some lettuce, just asked if they wanted to try out some radish greens or microgreens with their lettuce, and they tried it and they came back and had it booked. It was awesome. Sunflower microgreens, yeah. I gotta try. I gotta start some of those. I've got some sunflower seeds, but they're expensive. Like the ones you're supposed to grow, what are they called? The black seed oil. They're expensive, so I don't know how much of those I'm gonna grow. I'm gonna try peas this year. I tried some last year, and every batch I did molded on me. So I'm not sure if I was soaking them too long. I soaked them for 24 hours, like they recommended. But I've got some batch going on right now, and I soaked them for maybe 8 hours. So I'll see how that works for germination rate and hopefully lack of the mold, because I bought a 5 kilogram bag and most of them were just garbage. So I'm not too impressed. I ordered a different variety of pea seeds this time that a friend told me I should try out. Not busy like St. Thomas and London, but good steady market. The Port Rowan market is sorry to keep up the chat. Market is more tourist. I do microgreens. I sell only as a mix of sunflower, pea, and red radish. Cool. Only had luck with radish and pea microgreens. Yeah, black oil for some for the birds and some for me. Yeah, no doubt. Yeah, I think a bag of the black sunflower seed, black oil ones are like, what was it? Even at the feed store, I think they were like 60, $70, maybe more. No, I think who is it that I get my greens from? Mum Seeds. I think it was like $100 for a 5 kilogram bag. Or was it 20 kilogram bag? Can't remember because I haven't bought them, so I didn't bother. All right, so here's, oh, this is heavy. Here is the microgreen seeds I got. So the ones that I keep getting from them, there's a mix they have, the radish mix. They've been sold out of them for months. So every week or two, I'll keep going back to the site and see what they have in stock. So I bought 2 different kinds of radishes. I'll just mix them because they're still out of stock. I think after Curtis Stone started doing his microgreen course, everyone's starting to do microgreens now. So everyone gets them from Mum Seeds, and they are really going, yeah, $106. That's right, for 10 kg. That's crazy. How much do you sell your microgreens for? Like I was doing my radishes for $3. What was it? $3 for an ounce. $3 for 2 ounces. And so I was just under $18 a tray. So I think this year I'm going to do an ounce and a half per bag for the radishes and still charge $3. Because from when I was talking to Curtis Stone with his courses and stuff, because I did a course with him years ago, he says that he wants to average $20 per tray for microgreens to make it profitable. So I'm gonna have to jack that up. Like the radish or the broccoli microgreens, I was lucky I was getting $10 a tray, and I was doing 2 ounces. So I dropped those down to 1.5 ounce, but still I was lucky to get 6-7 bags off a tray. So it's not really justifiable, I think, for broccolis. People like them, but not really worth my time. Okay, so let's get this big box open here. Flip it up here. Sorry, it's a bit messy in the background here. Okay, let's put this back up again. 7-ounce bag for $5 is not the best seller here, so I can't. So which ones are you selling for? Sorry, Miles. Which ones were you doing again? The pea sunflower. Okay. Yeah, 7-ounce. You should probably get more for 7-ounce bag. I think for $5, depending on what it is. The mixed one. Okay, it's a mix. Yeah, I think you know what. Microgreens are a hard sell. People either like them or they don't. And it depends on where you are. If you're in those hipster areas where hipsters love that kind of stuff, and the people from the city that have a lot of money, they'll buy them because they know what they are. And I think you just got to push the health benefits of them. Okay, so I got some Triton radish seeds. This is a 5 kg bag, no 1 kg. So last year I bought 2 different bags, and it lasted me the whole season. Hey, see you, Miles. Have a great night. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. Yeah, I won't be much longer here. I gotta get some stuff done too before I go to bed. So yeah, this Triton radish seeds. So they were a good seller of my radishes last year. Pretty happy with those. I'm trying a different one. Someone was telling me about the broccoli brassica blend. I figured I'd try these ones out this year because this has a blend of broccoli rabe, radish, mustard, and arugula. So I'm going to stick with some of the spicier stuff because more people seem to like the spicy microgreens. So the arugula and the mustard and radish will give this one a bit of a kick, which will be nice. Then when you want the really big kick, the radish ones are a really big kick for spiciness. Okay, then here we go. Ooh, this is my peas. These are the black speckled ones. 5 kg bag. A lot of seeds. That'll probably last me hopefully the whole summer. If not, I can order more. But I'm probably going to order more radish seeds because that's definitely not going to be enough. I've just been waiting for them to come into stock here so I can order more. But they're just to set me up for the summer. And I like to have 2 or 3 different varieties of microgreens to sell. I usually bag them up, but I'm not sure this year if I might try just cutting them fresh on a tray. And then when people come up, you can cut them fresh for them, and they're like, "Oh, it's so fresh." I usually cut them the night before. I don't do any of my harvesting for the farmers market the day out because ours was starting at what time? 8 o'clock, so I had to be there for 7. And there's no way I'm getting up 4 in the morning to go harvest veggies and wash them. It just takes too much time. Sometimes it takes me 2 days to harvest everything. by myself between doing all the salad mixes and carrots and beets and everything else that I have going on here. So that's pretty much my seed order for this year. I'm pretty excited. Maybe I'll do another live stream once I get my other ones in from Bessie's, but that probably won't be until, I don't know, mid-January. It's really bizarre with William Dam. They seem to not get their seeds into stock until like mid-January. They start fulfilling their orders, whereas everyone else, like West Coast Seeds, Moms, I guess Eco Seed, West Coast Seeds, they've all got their seeds already. You can order it, and it'll be on your doorstep within a week or so. Nice thing about Mom Seeds though is if you order over, I think it's $40 or $50, you get free shipping. Whereas everybody else, I mean, you got to pay a shipping fee. It's not that much, but still, it's nice when you get the free shipping with the big seed order, which is nice. But I think that's about it for the night, guys. As a first live stream, I just wanted to show you my seed order. Thanks for everybody dropping in off Grid Wannabe, Miles. I'm not sure what your name is here. Avro Blue, I think it is Avro Blue 1. Thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it. I'm just playing around. See, no, okay. I've never used a StreamYard. It's I'm gonna have to play around with it and see how that works. It looks like if I can click on your comment here, it pops it up so that everybody can see the question. So then I don't have to read the questions. That's pretty cool. Awesome. That'll be good for next one I do. So good night, guys. Thanks for coming by. Appreciate it. Don't forget, if you want to learn some more stuff or if you guys want to know anything, send me comments and I'll do videos on stuff if you guys have any questions about anything. And yeah, there you go. Have a great night. See you guys.